Welcome to the Talking Film Podcast. I'm your host, Dawood Malik. Today we're going to be talking about the number one highest grossing movie of all time, Avengers Endgame. According to The Guardian, Endgame is the climactic installment of the blockbuster series and the ultimate love letter to superfans, and the Wall Street Journal considers Endgame a marvelous wrap. But these reviews, they feel so fake, and after I rewatch these films, it feels nothing like these critics make it out to be. A few days later, I went on a community called r/movies, and after going through some threads, I came across one about Avengers Endgame, and one of the replies to these threads said, Avengers Endgame is overrated and its success comes from fear of missing out. And now that I think about it, the overall hype of this movie came through a herd mentality. With all the trailers and YouTubers, as well as social media pushing the hype for the movie, it gave us that we need to see it feeling. To further discuss this, I sat down with my friend Ben King, who I went to watch the movie with at the time. So Ben, what did you think about the idea of missing out?
Well, see, here's the thing. I think, when we were in high school and we'd see all these trailers and we'd sit in our little group discussing what we think was going to happen.
Yeah.
And it started creating this, we have to watch this movie feeling. And we'd picture all these theories and what happened to the characters. But we'd go in, we saw that outcome and it's not what we wanted. And it's honestly not what we asked for. And it created this really disappointing feeling. Especially, when you invest yourself so much in these movies and the comics, and especially the hype before, the outcome felt so out of touch with what it should or, could have been. Like, genuinely, don't get me wrong, this movie is still brilliant. The CGI, the humour, the cinematography is all amazing, but each character individually feels really underdeveloped. Like, it feels you can't fit all these characters and their stories into one 3-hour film. It feels all these stories in the film deserve their own movie.
But I think finishing off Iron Man's arc and Captain America's arc, who are both one of the biggest heroes in the MCU,
I am Iron Man.
The stories have been developed through most of the MCU films, and now we have finally finished them off.
Well, yeah, that's them, but there are multiple other arcs that we didn't see finished, like Black Widow, Bruce Banner, and Thor, who had a genuinely good arc in this movie, only for it to be used for, comedic effect.
Yeah, but my issue right now is that everyone is screaming for Endgame to win multiple awards and then screaming how Endgame is perfect with no issues whatsoever, which isn't true. The movie has its issues like every other film ever made. Like, I don't think this film perfectly finished off the 11-year build-up of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, yeah, a prime example being Hulk. Like, do you remember the first Avengers movie, how convincing Hulk was?
I got low. I didn't see an end, so I put a bullet in my mouth and the other guy spit it out.
And then, you've got this character that's used for the sake of comedy. Like, we rarely see Hulk beat anyone down during Endgame and Infinity War. Like, he was honestly unbearable.
Oh, screw you, you big green asshole!
Yeah, and for a film that's been building up for 11 years, it's a disappointing ending, and I think it could have been done much, much better. However, I can say that they finished certain character arcs so well. Captain America and Iron Man have been in the universe for over 10 or 11 years, and the way they finished their 11-year arc was just perfect. Let's just hope Phase 4 does the remaining characters justice. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning into our brand new podcast. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more episodes and check out our Twitter at talking_film123. Alright guys, see ya.